book, I'll try my best to get you hooked. Hey, baby.
Take me, I'm yours.
And every night, every day, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get you, look out, boy, 'cause I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make you love me. Ooh, yes I will. Yes I will. And I'm gonna make you love me. Ooh, yes I will. You know I will. Every breath I take and each and every step I make brings me closer, baby, closer to you.
And with each beat of my heart, for every day we apart, I'll hunger for every wasted hour.
And every night and every day, I'm gonna get you, look out, 'cause I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make you love me. Yes, oh, yes, I'm gonna make you love me. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'm gonna make you love me. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'm gonna make you love me. Take it, baby. Yes, I will. Yes, I
Thank you so much for putting on this fundraiser for us. My name is Paul Dillon, and I'm the Vice President of Public Affairs at Planned Parenthood of Greater Washington and North Idaho.
And I'm Sarah Dixit, the Senior Field Organizer. We just wanted to take a sec to thank you all so much for putting this event on and for showing us some love during this month.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sarah. And, we're facing threats like never before. We've seen protests increase outside of our health center in Spokane. So if you can, please donate today at donate.ppgwni.org to Pledge a Protester. Our Pledge a Protester campaign is really a critical reminder that there are more people in our community supporting the rights of patients than protesters standing outside harassing them. So once again, that is donate.ppgwni.org. Thank you so much.
Thanks, baby boy. Thanks for your support. We love you.
Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you and love. sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you. Love stream. Soon we'll be making another run. The love dream promises something for everyone. Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore. It's love. Welcome aboard. It's love.
Stream.
I am your host, Danny Anderson, and I will be your guide down the Lovestream. We got music, we got bands playing that music, comics, poets, pets, surprises. We got so many surprises that I am getting horny. Thank you. Lots of sexual distancing going on in here tonight. Glad to see it, but I've got my shots, so doesn't matter if we get a little backstage Betty's after the show. Oh boy, I got a little bit of a bone to pick though. I heard people say, Lovestream? I thought Valentine's Day was last week. And I'm like, yeah, well, anytime's a good time for a love show. And then you guys were like, well, I don't like Valentine's Day. It's a corporate holiday, and I don't need an excuse to celebrate love and make sweet, sweet lovemaking. And I'm like, that's why we're having a love show a week after Valentine's Day. Come on, can you get with it, people? We don't need an excuse. Hey, I make love 1, 2, 3 times a day. It's like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm ready to go. Enough blabber out of me, okay? We got a hot lineup, and we should just get right into it. Coming up, we got Chris Cook, Spokane Poet Laureate. That means basically the best at poetry, I think. Then we got Atari Ferrari. But coming up first, with his tantric trumpet, we've got Jeff Peterson. So pour yourself a little drink and get ready to go down the Lovestream.
Funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable. Yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? But don't change a hair for me, not if you can. care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change a hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Let's get lost in each other's arms. Let's get lost, let them send out alarms. And though they'll think us rather rude, let's tell the world we're in that crazy mood. Let's defrost in a romantic mist. Let's get crossed off everybody's list. To celebrate this night we found each other. Ooh, let's get lost. lost, lost in each other's arms. Let's get lost, let them send out alarms. And though they'll think us rather rude, let's tell the world we're in that crazy mood. Let's defrost in a romantic mist. Let's get crossed off everybody's list. To celebrate this night we found each other. Ooh, let's get lost. Ooh, let's get lost. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe, I thought I knew the score. But this is why, that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. heart stood still. Though not a single word was spoken, I could tell you knew. That unfelt clasp of hands told me so well you knew. I never lived at all until the thrill of that moment when my heart stood still. hearing guitars like someone in love. Sometimes the things I do astound me. Mostly whenever you're around me. Lately I seem to walk as though I had wings. Bump into things like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm limp as a glove and feeling like someone. Feeling like someone. I'm feeling like someone in love.
This is Danny Boy here down at Scraps. I want you to meet my friend RT. He's a street dog. He's a little hard, but he's got a heart of gold. And if you don't put the dishes in the dishwasher right away, he's not going to run into the bathroom and flush your comic book collection down the toilet. RT is here, and he's ready to make a love connection with you. RT, can I get a kiss? Can I get a sniff? We're going to be best friends. This is Bolto, and you can tell his name comes properly placed. And there's a lot of good dogs here, but not all dogs can be good dogs. He's clearly the bad boy of the bunch. His farts are the stinkiest. He's fast, he's nasty, and he will definitely hump your leg. If you want a playful dog, a lot of energy, someone to run, someone to go out with you, Bolto is going to be your guy. Plus, you only date bad boys anyway, so come make a love connection today! Guys, I gotta let you in on a little secret. This is my friend Soren, and he is a grade A dilp dog I'd like to pet. Just check out that booty. Firm, soft, this is a love bug, okay? And if you go to Mexico to build wells with your church, he's not gonna try and kiss your girlfriend, okay? This is a partner for life. Get down to Scraps, make a relationship that's gonna count, and come meet Soren and all his friends. It's Valentine's Day. Quit being so selfish.
In the arms of the
Crash that back. Hey everybody, I'm down here at Scraps with Ozzy. He is part cow, part tank, all lover. That's what we got right here. Quit playing Animal Crossing and actually cross the street with an animal. Ozzy has got the moves, and he's ready to be your partner. He'll lick your nose, he'll lick your ear. He's got a taste for brains. Come make a new friend like Ozzy. If you got some string cheese, then you're gonna be a hit. I also love cheese.
Here's a poem called Tunnel Vision. I stood and watched a sunlit meadow not too long ago, with no idea what transpired within the earth below. Just past that hill and underground, a little to the right, a gopher, as he burrowed, had a momentary fright. In reaching out to scoop some dirt and tunnel on ahead, it seems he put his paw on someone's fuzzy face instead. A female voice said, "Do you mind?" The gopher answered, "Huh? I guess I didn't see ya, 'cause it's dark." She said, "No duh." Her breath aroused him. It contained a hint of turnip peel. He said, "Hello, I'm Thomas." She said, "Hi there, I'm Cecile." He said, "I'd like to think it's fate that both our tunnels met. What say we also join our lives in rapturous duet?" She said, "You're moving way too fast. Besides, I've not yet seen you. I cannot give an answer till I've had a chance to screen you. I'm thinking we should find the surface, get you in some light. It's good to check on certain things, your teeth, your hair, your height. They chatted on the journey up and seemed to hit it off. They both liked ginger root, pecans, and Rimsky-Korsakov. He said, "You know, I like a gal that's down to earth like you." Good grief, she laughed. A girl could gag on puns like that one. Phew. But then she stopped and said, "Oh dear, I must have lost my mind. I can't observe you in the light. We moles are nearly blind." He said, "You're not a gopher?" Answered she, "You mean you are?" Well, that was close. I'm glad we hadn't gotten very far. "Boy, yeah," he said uncertainly. "I thought you'd be my wife." She shook his paw and walked away and said, "Good luck with life." The winter winds were harsh that year, the meadow white with frost. Below, the gopher dwelled upon that day he loved and lost. He dug and scooped to soothe his pain when all the world seemed black. Then suddenly, he felt a face that said, "I'm back." In measured words, she said, "Forgive me, somehow I forgot. The gift of sight was never mine. I'm blind, but you're not. And me a mole and you a gopher, everything seemed wrong. I had to run away despite how well we got along. Up top, you'll see me. What if I don't meet with your approval?" He said, "Well, lots of doctors do unsightly mole removal. But hey, you needn't worry, 'cause I've dug you from the start." Despite his dreadful puns, he'd won a place within her heart. Then, side by side, they carved a brand new tunnel underground. How precious is the moment that's both simple and profound. The darkness hid their little smiles, and life was filled with promise for one young mole, Cecile, and her beloved gopher, Thomas. Monkey love. Splat. At first he felt the warmth, and then he smelled the stink. In shock, he wiped his furry cheek, not knowing what to think. Splat. Hey, what the hell? Again, it nailed him in the head. Though what it was moist and brown. Eugene was seeing red. He turned around and saw an impish female monkey. Then she coyly reached behind her ass to fill her hand again. At once he knew that he had better keep a closer watch on this beguiling chimpanzee, this mischievous biatch. Game on, he thought, as he beheld this female of his species, amazed that she could look so good while pelting him with feces. Eugene would be the first to say his strength was not in wooing. He'd learned about romance from books, but not so much from doing. He knew that throwing poop could be a sign of deep emotion. Was this her way of showing him affection and devotion? Perhaps it's not so much the poop as what it symbolized. Something warm from deep within. A gift, he theorized. She smiled and slowly came to him with all defenses down. Her eyes bewitched him, glimmering like onyx flecked with brown. He brought his fully loaded hand from out behind his back and shoved it in her face with a resounding, gooey smack. They giggled as he helped her wipe his crap from off her face, and then they stopped and fell into a quiet, long embrace. She flips you shit. You see it as a sign from up above, and she accepts the same from you? Well, that, my friends, is love.
Hey, there's all my stingy little bees and my sexy little birds. You know me, Casey, from Casey's Passion Pad. Casey's Passion Pad! On the north side, the south side, the east side, the west side. And catch us at our new location, at the Infatuation Station Mall. Are you desperate to touch your lover, but they have a raging case of coronavirus? Come down and get a pinchy pole. Our newest model of the pinchy pole is the Grabby Abbey, measuring from head to tail, 6 feet long. Made with antimicrobial graphite. That's good. Come and get your pinchy pole while supplies last. These are not gonna be around long.
If the pinchy pal or Grabby Abbey breaks the skin, see a physician immediately. You will get ringworm.
If you experience an erection for more than 3 minutes, you're welcome.
Wow. Let's give it up for Jeff Peterson and Chris Cook. Cute and talented. And is it just me, are those two guys the same person? I hope when I get that old, I look just like them. Jeff Peterson can really hit that pipe. Last time I hit the pipe that hard, I ended up in Spokane County with a lover that was a little too aggressive. But enough about me. Let's move down the Lovestream. Let me take you around the bend, and we're gonna watch a little band called Atari Ferrari.
Valentine told me who's to go. Feelings he's treasured most of all. The teachers and the football star. It's in his tiny face. It's in his scrawny hand. Valentine's soul to soul, he's got something to say. It's Valentine's Day. The rhythm of the crowd, Teddy and Judy down. Valentine sees it all, he's got something to say. It's Valentine's Day. Valentine told me how he'd feel if all the world were under his heels, stumbling through the mall. It's in his tiny face, it's in his scrawny hand. Valentine knows it all, he's got something to say. It's Valentine's Day. It's in the scrawny hand, it's in his icy heart. It's happening today. Valentine, Valentine. It's in his scrawny hand, it's in his icy heart. It's happening today. Valentine, Valentine. It's in his scrawny hand, it's in his icy heart. It's happening today. Valentine, Valentine. And you can be mean. I'll drink all the time, 'cause we're lovers, and that is a fact. Yes, we're lovers, and that is that. Though nothing will keep us together, we could steal time just for one day. Or we can be heroes forever and ever. What you say? Like dolphins then you better not stay. We could be safer just for one day. What you say? Up here, I'm in heaven. I've got scars that can't be seen. I've got trauma can't be stolen. Everybody knows me now. Look up here, man, I'm in danger. I've got nothing left to lose. I'm so high it makes my brain whirl. Drop my cell phone down below. That just like me. By the time I got to New York, I was living like a king. took it all too far. Oh boy, could he play guitar? Making love with his ego. Ziggy is sucked up into his mind like a lover messiah. When the kids had killed the man, I had to break up the band. Oh yeah. Ziggy played guitar.
Hi everybody, I got a little special gift for you here down at Scraps. If you're looking for a new girlfriend, Alexis is a princess. Fur, softest fur you've ever touched. Purrs like the hum of a jet ski. Scratches don't even hurt. Bites like a snapping turtle, but you won't mind because she's so full of love. Just kidding about those other things. Come check out Alexis. This is one soft little kitty. Oh yeah, we're just having a nice conversation down here at Scraps today with Puddles. It's Danny Boy, back taking you down the Lovestream here for Nito, Burrito, and Baby Bar. You know, Puddles, he got his hair cut for us today because he's a real style and feline. And I just want to say, after talking to this cat, he's nothing like the cats from that musical, Cats, okay? That was weird. It melted my mind. Puddles and I don't even really know what was going on in that. Are they aliens? Was it like a UFO at the end? Puddles is nothing like that. You got my Danny Boy guarantee. This is one good kitty. Come down to Scraps and have a pet for yourself. Oh, buddy.
In the arms of the angel, fly
Hey everybody, Danny Boy down here at Scraps. I want to introduce you to a cat. When I think of cats in general, you got your Greats, you got your Garfields, you got your Felixes, Heathcliff, maybe a Sylvester, Scratchy, Keyboard Cat, Grumpy Cat, Little Bub. Take all those cats, mix them together, and you got Wilfred right here. He's clearly a ton of love, and we just met. Look at the connection we're having. Am I right? This could be your new boyfriend today. Dump the one you got. Wilfred is the real deal. Not right, buddy.
in the arms of the
Yeah, that's right. Come get Willow. Come meet Willow. That was a meow of protest. Me and Willow were just hanging out here at Scraps today, and she was telling me she wants to make a love connection with you. She's part parrot, part acrobat. It's okay. We'll work her out here. Some cats are harder to contain than others. Willow, you know, she's an explorer. She wants to be out in the woods catching birds. This cat might be for you. If I've learned anything from Willow, it's talk less, snuggle more, and put me down. Come out down to Scraps and meet Willow. Can't win them all. Might be just your type, you nasty little freak.
Here's a loving tribute to Dick's Drive-In. It's called Whammy 5. That's a whammy without the onions. This is a limerick. You've a je ne sais quoi that enchants, how your scent makes my arteries dance. Whammy sent from above. Come to Papa, my love. Lunch at Dick's, a delicious romance. Bulldog love. Mom, look at the ugly dog. Whenever he heard those words, Winston went to the safe place inside himself. His owner said, "It's okay, buddy. People just don't understand bulldogs." Later, when they passed a store window, Winston thought his reflection looked okay. We're at that window. Do we see our blemishes and scars? Bulldog love accepts us all exactly as we are. Winston often dreamed of the perfect female. She was bow-legged and had a severe underbite. As she trotted toward him in slow motion, he watched the slobber swinging from her jowls. Oh God, yes, dreamed Winston. As she passed by, her convoluted sinuses made her snort. Oh yeah, thought Winston. He dreamed that her curly little white tail was a swirl of soft vanilla ice cream, and her exposed ass beneath it was the warm, fragrant waffle cone. The pool of saliva on Winston's bed expanded. He woke up hungry for something sweet. Bulldog love is well aware we've all got different looks, that beauty isn't what you see in magazines and books. The next day, as Winston was being walked, a young lady came around the corner holding a leash, and on the other end of it was, holy shit, she looked exactly like in his dreams. She was bow-legged, had an underbite, why, she even had the ice cream tail. Her owner said, "This is Olivia." Olivia snorted by mistake, and Winston was in love. Their owners talked for quite a while. Winston and Olivia just stared at each other. A bulldog sees perfection in the most imperfect things. An underbite and snort become the root from which love springs. Their owners became friends and scheduled many play days for the dogs. Winston was in heaven. Once Olivia came from the groomer. Winston was indignant that they'd covered her perfect natural scent with cheap perfume. She also had painted toenails and a bow wrapped around her lovely thick neck. Olivia looked embarrassed. Winston made sure she felt especially loved that day. Bulldog love is wise enough to know love can't occur until we've learned that beauty comes from what's beneath the fur. One day, Winston's owner got a phone call that made him look different. Afterwards, he said, "Winston, there's something I need to tell you. Olivia's owner just called to say that she's moving." Everything turned black, and Winston's mind raced toward his safe place. But then he heard shouting, "Winston, Winston, are you hearing me? She's moving to a place where they don't accept pets, and she's wondering whether it's okay for Olivia to come be a part of our family." We all have felt the pain of love, how easily it fails. And so we share the victory when bulldog love prevails.
Whoa! Getting a little turbulent out there on the Lovestream. I'm Danny Boy. We're back. A lot of talent out there. Chris Cook, Twin Towers, Atari Ferrari. Folks, we're having a ball of a time and getting horny. Don't forget to donate. Minimize your screen. Go down to the bottom. Hit that button. Donate to Planned Parenthood. It's a good cause. Go to nido.baby on Instagram. Find us. Show us what you're doing, how you're watching it. Join this big collective menage a trois and keep your sexual distancing going. And was it just me? Or was that Bono on drums for Atari Ferrari? Looked just like him. That was a special surprise. Folks, I have another special treat for you. Our next guest is my best friend, my comedy partner. We haven't been on stage together for over a decade. Please help me welcome Aaron Fink. And when we are together, we become comedy best friends. 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 Yes! Oh! Still got it. Still got it. Nailed it. Oh man, after all these years too. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Distance, though.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. Very excited to be here. Thanks for inviting us.
Welcome.
I gotta say, you guys, you're in for a treat, okay? Because the last time that we were performing together 10 years ago, we were at the height of our game, traveling across the country, traveling across the world, doing comedy everywhere, getting all the laughs you could get. And we said, you know, let's take a step back.
Yep.
Let's leave some laughs for the rest.
We're not comedy capitalists.
So
okay.
that's why when Tim and Patty from the Baby Bar and the producers of Lovestream reached out, we're like, will you guys please come do our benefit? We need some star power. We need some names. We need some juice.
Bring us the big boys.
We need some clout. We need some cred. And we were like,
what could it be? Is there
I mean, there's
local
got to
comics
be
or
other funny people in Spokane. What about Casey Strain? He's a funny guy. Everyone likes him. And they're like, they're like, he's funny-ish, but he's got a major Xanax problem. And again, we didn't say this. Okay? Tim and Patty of the Baby Bar, Neil Burrito, and the producers of Lovestream said this.
But he does have a very serious pill problem.
He's got a huge problem. He's a major addict. He's a monster. He's a fiend.
It's gross.
I saw him just the other day down at the STA Plaza, wandering around with no pants or underwear on. Just, got any bars? Got any Zanny bars? Anyone got any bars? It's gross. It's sick.
Yeah, just Donald Duck it.
Sick, man.
He invited me over. He said we were going to have some wholesome fun.
Yeah?
And I was like, oh, okay. He said, a board game. What are we playing, Casey? He said, Hungry, Hungry Hippos. And then he just cracked a bottle of Xannies and was like,
chomp, sick. Chomp. Jeez, he called me up. He's like, hey, I need to get babysat by Zanny the nanny. I'm like, don't call me anymore.
He called me and he was like, can we watch your copy of Titanic starring Billy Zahn on DVD?
That's horrible. He's not even the star of the movie.
Yeah,
that's stupid. He's twisted.
His brain is mush. He's snorting whole pills. He's not even crushing them up.
Okay, I didn't even know you could do that. That's crazy. That's
can't.
sick. You know, actually, I saw him down at Scraps trying to adopt a dog.
Well,
I'm like, that's very kind of you. That's responsible of you. What kind of dog are you trying to adopt? And he's like, whatever one they prescribe Xanax to.
No!
Dog Xanax is for dogs,
No,
Casey.
I saw him at Scraps and we were filming our segments and I was like, what are you doing? They said he was trying to adopt all the dogs.
No, please tell me they didn't let him do that.
Yeah, why?
They barely even prescribed dog Xanax to
And
that
he
many
said,
dogs.
well, I'm just trying to play the numbers game.
Oh my God, that is sick. That is sick. We need to be doing a benefit for him. We need you guys to get out there and adopt those dogs so Casey can keep his hands off them.
Enough of that.
Right, all right. But so that's why we're like, okay, fine, we'll play your benefit. And you know what? You're in for such a treat, y'all, because when you get Danny and I out on stage, we are operating on such a high frequency of comedy. Our minds meld, our spirits unite. We are so in tune that we just finish each other's. We're so in tune that we just finish each other's. What? Danny. We finish each other's. We finish each other's.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry.
What?
I can't believe you.
No, what?
This is so
It's a
stupid.
lie.
I knew I shouldn't have
We
done this. I'm
finish
sorry.
each other's
Sorry, you
pizza.
guys. I knew I shouldn't have done this.
This is so stupid. There's a reason we haven't done this for 10 years, and it's because you are an idiot, burnout loser.
Whoa, I think we're live. Are we dumping this? Are we? Hey, what are you gonna do? Go play Animal Crossing? Count your
I
Bitcoin?
know I shouldn't have done this. I can't trust you anymore.
Well, I can't trust you. You're basically a coward.
Oh,
yeah, step away from the
Coward.
live stream.
Coward. You want to see Coward?
Big
You
man.
want to see Coward?
Yeah, all the
we got an
cowards back.
audience. Let's show them who a coward is. You want to do
Yeah,
this?
make the first move.
Okay, 10 years in the making. Let's finish it right now. You want to finish this?
Yeah, you need a head
You
start
want
if
to do
you're gonna
this?
stop
Fine. Let's
me.
do this right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I thought my innocence was gone. Ooh.
Now I know that happiness has come.
My demon dances
When you put your arm around me.
I haven't been there for the longest time. Whoa! Ah! He's stabbing me! Oh, he stabbed me! Oh, he stabbed me real good! He got me good! Ah!
Next up, we got Atari. Oh wait, Cathedral Pearls.
This is Casey from Casey's Passion Pad, where all your needs are fulfilled for your quarantine Valentine. Casey's Passion Pad! Come down today and consult with one of our sexual distancing experts. Has your lover had their shots? Well, it might be time for a little more than sensual distancing. Try some heavy petting with the Love Glove. Feels so close to human skin, your lover won't know the difference. Made of a space-age polymer blend, one size fits all. It's tight! Putting it on is half the fun. One's really all you need, but if you're an ambi-lover, get the whole set. Great for petting, poking, pulling, and prodding. Fit 3 fingers in your lover's mouth. This feels great, but you don't have to wear them to have a good time. Ah, that feels great. Feels like my own skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers of fun.
Not for use for sexual intercourse of any kind.
If the Love Glove cuts off your circulation, immediately go to the doctor.
Consult your massage therapist and the FBI before using any products from Casey's Passion Pad.
Why I wonder is my heart full of holes, and the feeling goes and my hair keeps growing. Will I just don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can combine anything you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad songs, tuned to chords strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Don't cry, you can rely on me, honey. You can come by anytime you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad songs, tuned to chords strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Voices are wide, skyscrapers are scraping together. Your voice is smoking, last cigarettes, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad songs, tuned to chords strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Voices are wide, skyscrapers are scraping together. Your voice is smoking, last cigarettes, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Last cigarettes, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Last cigarettes, all you can get, turning your orbit around. close we get sometimes. It's like we never met. You and I think we can take it. All the good with the bad, make something that no one else has. You and I, you and I, you and I, you and I.
Hey, hi, hello. My name is Devin, coming to you from Portland, Oregon. Hi, Spokane. I'm so excited to be here with you virtually. So excited to be part of a Valentine's Day show. Can't wait to share some poems about love and sex, the messy, the ugly, the delicious, the sticky. Yeah, I am going to be reading some poems to you tonight from my new book, Fuck Your Darlings. Just self-published this last year. You can find it at www.devindivine.me. Let's dive right into it and start with this poem. Some of you that know my work will probably know this, so here we go. Daddy issues. A couple years ago, I started moaning daddy. Before we go sending this poem to my father, I should clarify. He should have died 15 years ago, and I keep expecting him to die. Too late for Christmas, too early for Easter. I was 9, watching South Park while Dad slept. I woke him up so excited for the new words, for my new mouth. That night, I whispered, "fuck," into my pillow with the same confidence of my future self squirting into my palm. I get it. I shouldn't be talking about my father and sex in the same poem, but Dad wasn't there on my wedding day to give me away. Some of you may be rolling your eyes. Straight girl talking about daddy issues, whining about that straight sex. Sex in the City covered that. Erasure is something I have grown used to. Everyone thinks I say goodbye to my identity when I fall in love with a man. But let me tell you, I'm still as gay today as the day I put a finger inside my own mouth. My clit is something like a popcorn kernel stuck between two teeth. Like me, bisexual, pansexual, polyamorous, whatever. Me always willing to be in love. Me stuck between two teeth. My love, he was 1 part bloody floss. He once was 2 parts tongue and a crooked index finger, and then for a year, I fell asleep wishing he would touch me first. This comes back to my father. 6 years ago, when Dad finally noticed I had changed my preference on Facebook. The easiest way to come out is to never make an announcement at all. He called me to ask how, what, when, who. It is a good thing where wasn't on his tongue, because I was quite literally fucking anywhere. Pollen in the air, finding anything that would let me sit in their lungs. My father, he told me. I had this phase too in college. It happens. So yeah, it happens, is happening. My sex is an open door. It is the rolling credit screen with the looping menu on the DVD. It is daddy. It is dildos. It is ass sweat. It is cum on my neck. It is a vibrator that makes me cry. It is the orgasm I am no longer afraid of. It is a fuck you to my father, and it is a thank you to my mother. It is all the hands that have ever pulled me from the wall to the dance floor, and it is you, the wide promise of a grin, and it is somebody to hold the flesh of me to the flesh of them while I am there on all fours begging anybody to be my daddy, shouldering patriarchy like a back-to-school backpack. It so happens I am still queer. That the words are glitter in my sweat. It so happens my body is stuck between 2 teeth. The spinach nobody wants to point out. Afraid you'll be embarrassed. Afraid to say anything. So I decided to scream it loud in Sylvia Plath, problematic proud. Like it deserves to be heard. Like it can mean anything. Daddy. Okay, this is so great. Okay, here's another one. With the lights on. If I was given a chance to soberly fuck everyone that I fucked drunk, I'd take it. I don't remember all of your faces. I don't remember what you sound like when you come. I can taste the champagne still. Most of my lovers have drank whiskey. More were filled to the brim with tequila. Do I look better with the lights on, with your tongue inside your mouth? I'd let you ravage me, starting with the knuckles. There'd be so much fumbling. There'd actually be full enthusiastic consent. How strange that would be for the both of us. The gray area of taking the warm body home from the bar. Always murky on top of sheets. But now I'd let it all happen. I'd consent to every bite mark across my shins. I'd let myself stay in your bed. So many mornings I've scuttled home before I sobered up, when I could have waited to eat the crust off your eyes, suck the sweat from your fevered brow. What if I never had to throw away another pair of cum-soaked underwear? What if I sold them all, became a billionaire, and invited you all over for Thanksgiving dinner? I dressed the table with turkey and cranberry and crystal bowls full of my yet-to-be-taken Polaroid nudes. You'd do it, wouldn't you? You'd love me again, and I wouldn't have to fake the finish. It would end, just like before, naturally. Ooh, da, 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 da. Okay. Oh, here's just a small one. How do you want it? To grin with this mouth is to shove someone's finger as far as it can reach. Yeah, this is a horny ass book. So I'm really appreciative of a chance to share these with you today. So here's another one. This poem is dedicated to online dating, particularly Tinder, which I'm banned from because of FOSTA and SESTA. Fuck that. So here's to online dating. My Tinder dates will all be invited to my funeral. Devin Devine, dead, age 69. Each letter kissed, handwritten, not a single one angry, all of them love, all of them happy memories, all of them cigarette smoke, their cum a dried wax seal. Like Devin's grandmother, Devin married 4 times. All of their partners stand around the grave, each one wearing half of a couple's costume from the Halloween they spent together. None of them are crying. Everyone is yelling puns at the flowering pile of dirt they insisted on claiming grave. Devon's children, all 6, stand at the perimeter, a scoping eye for Devon's father, in case today is the day he'd like to make a grand reappearance. There is a picnic table covered in baskets of red potatoes. Because there was a severe misunderstanding when their will was read out loud at the local comedy club, and nobody realized they were supposed to be Golden Corral mashed potatoes. Devon is in the grate after this, rolling their eyes. Devon is lastingly horny. Devon is hungry. Devon wishes someone would show up alone, still hot and single. Devon is ready to swipe right, spying from their big ass cloud. Devon is relieved everybody came. Devon was so worried nobody would, like their 9th birthday party. It's so great they made Devon's death into a party. It's so unique to make loss into a celebration, to make it all about Devon, the life of the party. Meanwhile, Devon is deader than dead and can't wait until they start crying. Devon is the drunk friend, 44 years sober and 10 feet in the ground. Why has no one started crying yet? Devon wonders. Did they miss the joke? Oh, yeah. Hands tortoise. This poem is dedicated to all the people I name in this by name that live in Spokane. I woke up feeling as if all the hands that have ever touched me are the explanation for everything. It took God 7 days to create the earth, and I lost my virginity to Garrett in less than 7 minutes. I feel more hands now than at 17, and that is a genuine surprise. When I come, it feels like a poor apology. Garrett hadn't even taken his jeans all the way off before he put his dick in. I do not know if he had done this to other girls. Even now, it does not matter, and it does not explain anything important. I really have only seen men cry while they are naked. Tortoise cannot survive without their shell. If the shell so much as cracks, they eventually die. And yet I said nothing when the men would step into the road without looking both ways. I want to find who teaches boys to race to the finish. The hare. Nice boys don't finish last, but they do bring condoms. Nice boys cut their fingernails. Sometimes. A sweet boy with a long neck might kiss your forehead. I don't know why I feel owed anything, but I wonder if I'd have a lake house or a new car by now if Garrett had paid me after or before. I could come so fast with a fistful of cash. Does this make me greedy, or can we say it is honest? I leave my hometown because I'm running away from a divorce. Each mile is like I lost the race that I've been losing since my 15-year-old hands peeled my underwear off my hairless legs. Years later, I want an explanation from Garrett, Evan, Blake, Ryan, the nameless two at that house party in October 2008, Connor and Taylor and Tanner and Jason and James and Jake and Nick and the other Jake and Dylan and Mark. And once in therapy, I was asked to write down all my partners, a timeline. I could not remember the order or all of their names, and some days they blend together. Crack shell. I grew up fast for a blonde girl with a gold graduate valedictorian. If I had my high school diploma folded in my wallet, if it wasn't so proudly displayed on a mantle at my mother's, I'd ask my next lover to use it as a gag. I might beg them to explain the story of the hair as they grunt my body into an explanation of life. My diploma turns into an apple core. The only class I hated was biology. I still cannot be honest with myself about how nice boys do not always bring condoms, how I finish first now. I make a mess of the sheets. There will be a lover who uses a wad of cash to spank me. There will be a reason to fuck me that doesn't need an explanation. There might come a day a nice man takes his pants completely off his body before he asks me for a condom. I want to see the finish line with both of our eyes wide open, without a single word spoken, and the only noise is the squeak of my orgasm, the one I earned by grinding my clit into knuckles, swift as it is sweet. Now, these are some sex poems. You can find this book online, like I said. There's also nude photographs of somebody. in this poem. They're very artful. It's very tasteful. This would be a great gift for anybody, for any reason, particularly to yourself. Here we go. Oh, yeah. This is a great one. Yeah, I miss Spokane a lot. I do. But until Spokane opens a sex club, I cannot move back. So this poem is called A Fresh Beating. I need to tell my next lover how it happened first and how since my spine makes me sweat. Discovery is not always learning, but arriving. They went to work, they tore the tights with a set of keys. My ass was malleable. She punched, she slapped, she swung a wood paddle, she bit, she slapped. They turned white skin raw red. They made me wet without kissing me. They made me thirsty without looking at my mouth. Briefly, I forgot what water looked like. Before, no one other than me could claim a bruise on my body, other than horny, suckling hickeys. I haven't had one in years. She hit me. I cannot explain it. Most nights, I spent drunk with Tanner. I was scared of his hands, but with Sierra, I went home wanting to make their palms my newest god. I have prayed before, and I thought God was not real. I thought that subservient made me a weaker woman. Thankfully, we have solved that problem with a genderless future. And I have got it figured out that miraculous conception is not fearing the rod but begging for it. Turns out this is not even sexual. I did not orgasm. At home that night, as I proudly took photos of my purple blooming, gasped at the blood-speckled sheets. I want to tell everyone I have ever loved that this is what was missing. For you, my next set of keys and ruined tights. The hopeful person to drench me, you. The mouth I might wait months for you. Hands I may have already held, or is it you? A delightful unknown. Or you, a friend of a friend, you, a darling I have named before, a person willing to bend me, doll-like, pull my arms off my body and claim me. Oh, what a journey, what a journey. Great, and then this is my last poem. Again, thank you so much for having me. Thanks so much for doing this benefit. Planned Parenthood's incredible. They've definitely saved my ass a few times. So glad to be participating in the show. I miss you, Nino Burrito. I miss you, Baby Bar. I miss you, Spokane. Here's my last poem. I died after living more of my life with you than I lived with just myself. Jenny Slate. Will you write to me, pen and paper, and tell me how we fell in love? I fall in love when I ask if you're hungry. I fall in love when you put on the song you can't stop humming. I fall in love the same way I wake up, begrudgingly, but somehow always confidently. My calf muscles are sore, but so is my heart. I should quit working dumb jobs, but I want to buy you dinner every time I want to. I want to live with you more than I want to love you. I do love the way you save money or check your pockets before doing laundry. I caught you once standing in the kitchen talking to the dog as if there was no language barrier. I would rather live with you than love you. It might mean I don't have to lose you. I keep seeking this loophole. You and I never have to fall out of love. Instead, one of us will die, and then eventually the other one will too, and so will all of our dogs, our fathers, even the trees we climbed as kids will burn or fall or be chopped to pieces. I want to live more than I have in a very long time. By this, I am trying to say, I don't want to be in love anymore. Not with you or anyone else. I know what I want from love as I have known love. I want it to let me live my life. I want to drive so far away from the definition I wrote before today. Here, I had made it out of mortar and wine bottles, then out of skee ball tickets and cigarette butts. Funny how to cure ourselves from love, we agreed to do it again. Agreeing to cancer treatment by chopping off our hands. Loving you is chopping off my hands. I can't do much for myself without thinking I'm doing it to be loved by you. The thoughts that don't come back to you are more upsetting than the ones that do. And maybe this is the flaw, darlings. The risk of living with someone for so long is you don't know the time before. Thank you so much for having me. Love you.
Welcome back! I'm your host with the most, Danny Boy, on the Nito Burrito Valentine's Day special. I will be your raft guide down the Lovestream, and I have a very special guest for you tonight. Tim Lanigan, my friend, owner of Nito Burrito, and boss burrito slinger himself, is going to share with us the special secret recipe for Nito Burrito's beloved peanut sauce. Tim, I can't wait. Tell me more.
Oh, I'll be glad to tell you more. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Lovestream. Okay, so here's the secrets. First of all, you're going to need to make a double boiler. I just take a pan, fill it about 3/4 of the way with water. Put another pan on top. And the reason you're doing this is so it doesn't scorch. Because, you know, if you put it right on top, it's going to scorch the bottom of it. Now, on to ingredients. I mean, it's just simple. We're going to use some coconut milk. Now, I like to use monkey labor-free coconut milk.
Please.
Yes, just to help the world out a little. So I'm going to have you open up one of these.
Okay.
And here you go. There's a
Oh my
can
gosh.
opener for you.
Tools.
And then we're going to put the coconut milk in. You squeeze the sides. They kind of tend to solidify a little. Well, there we go. Okay, so squeeze the side a little there.
Been here before, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, squeeze the side a little. Oh, wait one second.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Mamma mia.
Okay.
Yum.
Okay, so let's get this out of there. That's not something you wanted there, is it?
Heavy metals,
Okay.
a no-no. Write
Normally,
that down.
I like to leave the little lids inside because the next ingredient is going to be water. You want an equal amount of water.
Smells good.
That's good water. It's Spokane's finest tap. And I usually like to make sure I have an equal amount. I just fill these back full. Now the plus here is it's going to pull out all the extra goodies in there. All the little stuff we missed.
No waste in this place.
Okay, let's get this other one here. I gotta get this all done right. You gotta keep your finger out because it looks classier too. Put that all in there. Okay, now.
Yum.
We have coconut milk. That's first and big thing. Next big thing is this, peanut butter. I always use creamy peanut butter, and I like to find creamy peanut butter that has the number 2 ingredient right after peanuts to be sugar, because you want lots of sugar to make it nice and sweet.
Pour some sugar on me.
Yeah, damn right. Okay. So you just take your peanut butter and you gloob it. You know, kind of gloob it out here. Gloob it. You gotta get the squeegee motion.
Is gloob a technical term?
Yes, totally a completely technical term. Everyone says gloob in the industry. Honestly, I think everyone uses gloob. It's
Gloob it
actually
up.
a measurement as well.
Gloob it up.
It's as well, a measurement. Okay, so let's get this. Okay. Now, usually, put a little bit, there we go. And a little peanut butter. Ooh, this is so hard to get out of here. Okay, but good
Dig
enough.
deep.
Dig deep. Okay, we're gonna get you can leave a little on the edge. It'll melt down and fall in there as you put it on the heat. Now, most important thing. And this is the one I'm not gonna tell you everything about because I can't give away all the secrets. Chili paste. This is a Thai chili paste, and this is what we use. It's Thai peanut sauce, Thai chili paste. And we're gonna put this in there. Now, great fact, Valentine's Day, right? Chili paste is an aphrodisiac. Did you know that?
You're telling me Nito Burrito peanut sauce has a natural aphrodisiac added right into it?
Yes, it does. It does. It's actually, it's an aphrodisiac. So we're going to put the aphrodisiac chili paste in there.
Hold on to your panties. I have an idea.
Okay. Tell me your idea.
What if we add a few extra aphrodisiacs?
Yeah, it is Valentine's Day. I mean, it'd work.
I did bring these spicy red peppers.
Well, Yep. Okay, chili peppers do go with it because I was putting chili paste in there. So definitely, I think you could. And we're going to blend it so these things will get blended in.
How about garlic?
That is an aphrodisiac, and that you can put a little garlic in there, and I think that'll work. Okay.
I also have here some ginger.
Also, yeah, that will definitely work. Yeah,
it gets me up in the morning.
Yeah, let's
put it in.
Yeah, sure. Come on. We're having fun. This is
everyone's favorite.
Ooh, chocolate. I guess you're pushing the edge, but
we're gonna make that sauce real sweet. We're gonna make it real sweet. Oof. How about, I couldn't find figs, a natural aphrodisiac, but...
we're gonna blend it.
Get them in there.
Okay. Get natural aphrodisiac. Once again, let's do it.
Throw it in!
Throw it in. Got it.
How about a little love lubricant?
Oh, the special sauce. Just a titch of that, should go a long way.
More?
Yeah, maybe a little more.
Get her in there. It's a celebration.
Okay, yeah.
How about...
Not really an aphrodisiac, but definitely phallic. I go
throw it in.
Put it in. Once again. Do it. Oh, yeah.
You know that gets me rock hard.
Do it.
Oh. Smells like fish. You know what else fish smells like? The sea. Throw it in.
Yes. Oh, some condoms. That's good. Very, very sexy. Definitely. In there. What do we got? Oh, it's got the love in it. Let's do it.
Throw it in.
Man, we go.
Final ingredient.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Horny.
Definitely a little bit of
Stir it up. Hey, Tim's going to stir this up. We're going to get this double burner going, and right after this next act, we'll be back to taste our special peanut sauce.
Just for Valentine's Day.
We're TK421, covering Dillinger 4, and we love Planned Parenthood. I laughed, I was sad, and I was afraid. Using my enemies. My faith is what was put in front of me. You laughed along on the joke. Woke up late, fingers crossed behind your back. I'm not betraying, how the deck was stacked. And I knocked eyes that see. I have a mind that thinks. I have a mouth that speaks. And goddamn it, will somehow I've had enough of all this shit about making to and playing all the way things are dealing with addicting, puppet politics. Ask me what the use is. I'm not into making excuses, and I'll die the day I find that I'm fucking useless. Thank you, everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome to the ASMR section of the show for all you kinky little bad boys and bad girls. I know how you like balloons. Give it up for Cathedral Pearls and Devin Divine. Give it up for TK421. Oh yeah. Psh, 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 psh. Yeah, you're naughty. Hey everybody, that peanut sauce looked real tasty. Let's check back in with Tim and see how the cooking's going.
Casey's Passion Pad! This is Casey from the Passion Pad. Are those zesty Zooms getting a little too digital? Try Private Eye and get a real look. Peep your partner's privates with the Private Eye. Keep your distance while peeping those privates. Wow, feast for the senses. This is better than Zoom. This just in, the Pocket Private Eye for portable peeping. There she blows. These sensual distancing products are hot. Get down to Casey's Passion Pad today.
If someone actually inserts the fingers of the love glove into your mouth, you will get coronavirus.
Batteries not included. Use those separately.
Don't use hand sanitizer as a lubricant. Use it as a hand sanitizer.
Pocket peeper may reduce your chances of getting any kind of love from anyone.
All products found on private property. You can't prove it.
And it's great for pets.
Here's a poem called Douche Merde. I took a walk the other day when life was not so good. I found a stump to sit upon where cedars once had stood. My eyes then wandered downward to a heaping mound of poo. That this might be symbolic of my life, perhaps was true. And then I saw him squirming there atop that bovine pie, a solitary maggot, just a lonely little guy. Just then, a lovely female maggot surfaced with a bloop from deep within the layers of that pungent pile of poop. He saw the way she blobbed and stretched her moist, elastic body and longed to meet this fair maggot, this gorgeous little hottie. Then, speaking with the fervent hope that things with her might gel, he said, Mon Urfisch Leib, which means, I love the way you smell. She recognized the language, their poetic ancient tongue, which signified his pure intents that morning on the dung. He sang her songs of love, wird sangen, oh, mi Schatzi Wiening. She didn't need to translate, because his eyes conveyed the meaning. It seemed she'd fallen hard for that sincere, sweet-talking grub. She cooed, mi Leben Maskidum, which means, it's you I love. He said, Douche Merde, means home sweet shit, and kissed her long and deep. She smiled and whispered, Ja, Douche Merde. They sighed and went to sleep. I stayed a while and thought about how close I'd come to missing all the tender little things that led to maggots kissing. So, love is love, and sometimes life reveals its truths and graces at unexpected times and in the lowliest of places. Prosthetic love. Breaking through the London mist, his voice could not contain the passion of the moment as he crooned this odd refrain. Oh, lovely artificial leg, oh, sweet prosthetic bliss. How truly blessed are we who've found such wondrous love as this. I searched until I saw him through the faintly moonlit fog. The voice I heard was coming from an old three-legged dog. His eyes were closed, his ears were back, his actions were disgusting. He hunkered over something tan, his little pelvis thrusting. Oh, lovely artificial leg, oh, sweet prosthetic bliss. How truly blessed are we who've found such wondrous love as this. And that's exactly what it was, a female wooden leg. He gripped it rather tightly and referred to it as Peg. Oh, Peg, I'm grateful you don't mind. I've only got 3 feet. I love you as you are. Just think, together, we're complete. I asked myself, so who am I to judge what love should be? I walked away and faintly heard his soft soliloquy. Oh, lovely artificial leg, oh, sweet prosthetic bliss. How truly blessed are we who found such wondrous love as this.
And welcome back to Tim Lanigan's Kitchen. I am your host with the most, Danny Boy, your raft guide down the love stream. Tim, how's that peanut sauce going?
It is ready to go. Ready to go back here.
Say no more. Put that peanut sauce in my mouth. This is why I came here, and this is why we're all gonna come.
Hot. Coming around. Okay. Wow, it's not Nito Burrito peanut sauce, definitely now. But it does smell really, it's got an interesting...
It's a special Love Potion 69 variation on our peanut sauce.
It's here, let me pull a little out so we can taste without getting the whole batch. You know, it's got a good color. I mean,
texture looks nice.
Blended it pretty well.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm shaking in my boots.
Well, let's try this out. Okay, it's hot. Remember, it's very hot. Okay. I don't know.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's see if this ain't blowing at you.
I don't know what to expect.
Blow, 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 blow.
Wow, what an experience. The flavors, the fullness. I don't even really know what happened. I hope you got the recipe down because you're not going to see that again. And whatever you did see tonight isn't legally binding. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Skyrim.
Love Down Under. Way up high in the trees in the land they call Oz, a self-conscious koala with oversized paws and a body she felt was more chubby than lean was obsessed with remaining unseen. She felt far more at home staying off of the grid behind thick eucalyptus leaves. That's where she hid. And she clung there protected from anyone's view till a voice right behind her said, "Boo." She instinctively tightened her grip on the tree. Then she nervously asked, "Are you talking to me? You're the first to have noticed me here in this spot." And he said to her, "How could I not?" She said, "I am aware how I look. Don't be rude. I'd be out in plain sight if I want to be viewed, if I want my unlovable shape to be seen, the result of some mutated gene, if I want these big Frankenstein paws to be watched, and this mole on my cheek and my ears badly botched, all these terrible things in one body residing. Don't you think I would not have been hiding?" In the silence that followed, more potent than words, interrupted by callings of tropical birds, he smiled sadly, then said in a voice filled with pain, "I'm so sorry. Please let me explain. How could I not means it wasn't a choice. How could I not gave me cause to rejoice. And though how could I not had the purest intention, I guess I should probably mention, I've always believed I'm too small for a male. I'm too short in the arms and too long in the tail, and my eyes do not match and my voice is too high. I've had days when I've wanted to die. But then you came along, and I loved what I saw, an enchanting koala without any flaws. Then she looked at him differently, gave him a smile, and they gently held pause for a while. Eucalyptus leaves instantly burst with new taste, and their eyes perceived dewdrops as jewel encased, as if suddenly feelings long dead had awoken, and nothing more had to be spoken. They had spent their lives thinking their looks were all wrong, that the world was a place where they'd never belong. But they learned they were just as they should have appeared, because normal is wonderfully weird. Here's a peek into the love life of Theodore and Audrey Geisel, better known as Dr. and Mrs. Seuss. This is called Dr. Seuss Breaks Free. There were tangerine trees, there were marmalade skies. I saw cellophane green with my colorblind eyes. From a distance, the house looked cartoonish and fun, and its colors were lit by the bright morning sun. As the camera zoomed in through the outermost wall, it progressed to a room at the end of the hall. Dr. Seuss and the missus were lying in bed when a nasty idea popped into his head. He said, "Baby, you know that it works every time. Dr. Seuss has the power to seduce you with rhyme. I am Theodore Geisel. I'm Seuss. I am Sam. Gonna get up inside of your green eggs and ham. Oh, I feel good like James Brown. I'm a sex machine. Hey!" Mrs. Seuss's response was to simply say, "Meh." She said, "Darling, for years, you're the man I've adored. Please, I don't want to hurt you, but Teddy, I'm bored. I don't know how it happened, dear Theodore G., but your rhymes are no longer seductive to me. Anapestic quadrimeter just makes me tired, and I'm worried that maybe your mojo's expired." He said, "Baby, don't joke about something like that. I can make you meow like the cat in the hat. You're as hot and as juicy as Whoville roast beast. Do you want to make love?" She said, "Not in the least." Though it pained him, he knew what he needed to do. He would change how he wrote. He would try something new. He locked himself in his study for a very long time. He neither ate nor slept. When he finally emerged, he had a list poem called 137 Reasons Why I Still Love Your Habit of Tucking Your Hair Behind Your Ear. He had memorized it. Number 1 was because I get to see it every day. The other 136 were just as heartfelt. He'd also written her his first haiku. Beloved Audrey, forget form, rhyme, and meter. You are poetry. He said, I'm sorry if it's not very good, but I hope you like it anyway. She said, don't. Then he said, I might slip and go back to my rhymes. And you can, Audrey said, any number of times, but what matters is that you can choose to be free. You have proven you can, and you did it for me, and I think, Dr. Seuss, that that's sexy as hell. Let's go see if your mojo is healthy as well. They crawled back into bed where their passions were stirred, and it all came to be through the love of the word.
Wow. Welcome back. It's Captain Danny Boy here, your guide down the Lovestream. Wow, what a journey we had tonight. We laughed, we cried, we got a little excited. I bought a lot of goofy shit online. I don't need it for my love life, but I'm gonna use it. At one point, my penis was fully engorged with blood. Memories. Thanks for joining us, and remember to donate, donate, donate. It's for a good cause. We're not quite done yet, folks. Finishing off the show, and to finish you off, we're gonna have the Twin Towers. But in case you're still edging, really need to get there, we're gonna move right in to one of my favorite acts, Balonely. Thanks for coming down the Lovestream with me. Oh, I see the dock down there. We're about to park it. Until next time, I love you.
Talking,
Right.
Thanks for watching.
You should feel invincible, powerful, strong. Look. A lot of you, you're not where you want to be. You thinking of negative stuff. You talking negativity. You in that negative zone. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to know that in order for you to get to that next level, the one thing you need to do to go where you've never gone before is to change the way you think. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. Are you hearing me?
Slap the shit out of me. Okay, well stop making me then. Hey, hey. I'm getting loud with you. That's the excuse. That won't make it. Look at me. It's the good enough. For what you pay. You pay. That's the excuse. That won't make it. Look at me. It's the good enough. For what you pay. That's the excuse. That won't make it. Won't make it. It's the good enough. For what you pay. You pay. your heart. Listen to your heart. What's it saying? Caution so bright, hear it in your heart. So high, hear it in your heart. On the fly, check your voice, girl. In your heart, to say is, if I was your girl, all the things I do to you, I'd make you call up my name, might ask who it belongs to. If I was your woman, the things I do to you, but I'm not, so I can't, then I won't. But if I was your girl.
Cool. That's it.
Cool. And then, do we want to do that love boat thing?
Yeah.
A couple quick videos or whatever.